What is motherhood? That definition is changing with the changing dynamics of the American family. It definitely involves sleepless nights and limitless love. We decided to speak with some moms who have raised some extraordinary kids. What did they do? I'm Rosanna Scotto. We begin with three mothers who raise superstar kids. Meet the mothers behind the talent.
Hi, I'm Patsy. I'm Adam Levine's mom.
Terria Joseph. I'm Alicia Keys' mom.
I'm Sharon Feldstein, and I got my Jonah Hill and Beanie Feldstein.
I love this. How did all of you get together?
Well, take it away, Patsy. We've known each other since we were 17.
We met when we were 17. We met in Vegas, actually.
In Vegas, illegally.
I told you we had stories.
Yeah.
T, how did you get involved with this bunch?
During the Obama administration, we did a public service for Obamacare, for the Affordable Care Act, and I was asked to do it separately, and then we met at the White House to present it and meet the president, and that's when I met them.
You three have raised such wonderful children.
Thank you.
How, what was your secret? Did you know when you were going through the process that you were raising very special kids?
Yes and no. I mean, it's hard to say.
Well, Alicia was a prodigy.
She was a regular kid with a mom, single mom, and I was just trying to put her in anything for her to find her muse. So it happened to be music. She asked for a piano. Great teacher down the hall, and in the same building. So everything just kind of turned into what perhaps she was born to be. But prodigy is something that people label after the lessons and after the practicing and after the this and after the, oh, she must be a prodigy. She never considered herself a prodigy.
Were you encouraging her to stick to the school books, or were you saying, okay, I realize you have this gift and I'm going to let you slack off maybe on math and science?
I'm not the slacking off kind of person, but to a point where she was supposed to go to college or sign with Columbia Records, she couldn't handle all the stuff that was going on, so she ended up leaving the school behind. Columbia University said, hey, people come to college to learn and to achieve what you've already achieved. So come back if you want to, but go do what you're supposed to do. You signed a contract, you better live up to it.
Patsy, what about you raising Adam, and what point did you realize that he was musically gifted?
Well, first he was basketball gifted, and then he realized he was never going to be tall enough. And he started playing guitar. He had guitar lessons, kind of, 10, 11 years old. Nothing emerged as brilliance for a while. And he formed a band with kids that he'd met when he was 12 at school, and they're still together. And basically still together, the same core group. And he wasn't a spectacular singer or musician in the beginning. He sang with his back to the audience. He was shy. And then it just emerged. It just happened, and I realized there was a very definite spark there. He was kind of always good at everything.
But when he was growing up, were you like your mother? You need to go to school?
I tried. I failed. He went to a really good school, and I even worked at that school, so there was additional pressure for him to pass everything, and he did, but he wasn't into it. He was doing music nonstop. So.
All right, Sharon, let's find out about Jonah Hill and Beanie.
I would say Jonah was always very bright, very funny, not great in school, total character. I mean, so cute. And Beanie, forget Beanie. Beanie was next level. We will all agree. Beanie is, these are Beanie fans over here. Okay. Next level, because she was 5 and she would go do musical theater since she was 5. I never let the kids work, until they were 18. They didn't work as kids. And but Beanie's a student, so she went to Wesleyan and she went to Harvard Westlake for her high school. She met Ben Platt and that whole group, and I mean, she's always wanted to be on Broadway, and when that kid ended up on Broadway with Bette Midler, it was like, she always wanted to be on stage. And I guess her career's taken to movies now, and Jonah's an amazing writer, an amazing director, they're good kids. I mean,
Did you have two different parenting skills for both of them, since they're both so different?
How many years
they're
apart?
10 years apart. But I believe you love your kids, you do the best you can, and you show up. It's not just quality, it is quantity. If you're at carpool and you're there every day, and you're not even saying anything, but I'm obviously listening at the door, like lying down listening to what they're saying at the door, like, and you're aware of what's going on, and you're a little bit nosy and a little bit neurotic, and a little bit, and a lot of love, you're okay. You did the best you could. And then it's up to them to be whoever they want to be.
My conversation with these star moms continue.
Spreading awareness about children's mental health means everything to me.
The organization they started that's lending a helping hand to children in need, plus their children, with this special Mother's Day message.
This Mother's Day, I want to recognize my most magnificent, amazing mother and all the work that she's doing to help those in need with Your Mom Cares.
Mom, I'm so proud of you for Your Mom Cares. It's an amazing organization.
And then, the real Braxton family values. What's the secret? What do you try to instill with your son?
Oh, number one, honesty. You know, for me, morals mean a lot.
When this special edition of Superstar Moms returns. Welcome back. Your mom cares. You know she does. Leave it to these famous moms to extend their love outside their home to other children in need. So, Patsy, give us the core mission of the group.
We're mothers banding together, initially celebrity and influencers, mothers banding together to serve underserved kids in many, many ways. We've chosen mental wellness.
Changing the hashtag from mental illness to mental wellness.
Right, and it was really an important cause for our kids. We were very influenced by their passion for this. And our mission is essentially, we work with two partners, but we also have a Mobile Moms Fund, where we keep money in a separate fund for emergent causes like migrant families and, you know,
Flint, Michigan,
lead in the water, and Flint, Michigan, anything that happens in the moment. We try to set aside funds for that, and we work with as many organizations as we can, find to work with us. And the two main ones are Children's Health Fund, which is based here in New York, and Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh.
So why did you want to get involved with Your Mom Cares?
I've always wondered, what can I do that's better, or how can I get out of my comfort zone? Do I have to do more than just give birth to somebody? So these two ladies gave me the opportunity to really look into my heart. What would I like to do? Mental health is important to me. I have a family filled with people with challenges. So to have some input into influencing people to support us by money and spreading awareness about children's mental health means everything to me. So I was very attracted to it. I didn't know what I could really do, but Sharon said, "You'll be fine."
What makes us very unique, Rosanna, is that we vet our charities. I always say, if we save one kid, which we've saved way more, our job is done. If we save one life, our job is done. We want to save so many lives until I stop talking. I want to save that
I don't
many
know if
lives.
that's ever going to
That's
happen,
how many
Sharon.
lives.
One of the Mother's Day initiatives you're doing is Kisses.
Yes.
There you go.
Kisses. Thank you so much for my necklace.
Oh, looks amazing. We call it the KISS campaign. Your Mom Cares KISS campaign.
The philosophy behind the Kisses is what?
It's a campaign to kind of raise awareness for Your Mom Cares, and it is going to be a challenge. So to be, you post a picture of you kissing someone, and you challenge 3 people.
It's something anyone can do. You don't need to buy anything. And then you challenge people, and then you either donate, create awareness. We don't really ask our kids for anything. They're not really involved in this. This is an important point, except they support us and admire what we're doing. But for the KISS campaign, we are going to ask them to ask their followers
To
and
do a lot of
influencers
kissing.
To do a lot of
So your kids are involved in this?
They know about it.
In the KISS
tweet
campaign.
for us. They'll do a short video on it, a support.
For the KISS campaign, they will.
But I've seen them, I think, on your website saying nice things about.
Well, they love us, Rosanna. Hello.
And they support you, obviously, in this mission,
Yes.
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
What's not to support?
I was just going to say, what's not to support? We're for kids' mental wellness.
So thank you so much. Congratulations on this wonderful organization.
Thank you for having us.
And I want to wish you all a beautiful Mother's Day.
And to you too.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. And here's to the kids.
Here's to the kids.
To the children.
This famous mom shares her Braxton family values. My heart to heart with Tamar Braxton.
Happy motherhood and happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
What's the secret? What do you try to instill with your son?
Oh, number one, honesty. You know, for me, morals mean a lot. And so morally, first of all, I put him in Christian school just in case I skip over something, I miss something.
So you think religious school is
I
really
think
a foundation?
religious school is a foundation because it breeds you to be a good person. You know what I mean? Like your intentions are good. And so for me, that's what I want to instill in him. That's what I look forward to.
Funny, I was reading online some things that you said about raising your son,
Yeah.
and you said something along the lines of, I want him to be a really good, kind, successful black man.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want him to grow up and want to hang out with kids that are not doing the right thing. I want him to be an example for them, for them to want to be like him. And so I have to make sure that I take the necessary steps so that he is a good person and somebody that people can look up to. And so I feel like that's the responsibility of mine.
Coming up, a reality check from this reality star mom.
You know, they don't have one magazine of themselves in their houses.
They don't?
They don't.
But Mama does because she's proud.
But I'm like, yeah, but I also feel like this farm is going to go to the children of my children. Like, what a great thing to have, you know. I'm thinking way ahead of the game.
The secret behind raising super kids who are also supermodels. This special edition of Superstar Moms coming right back. Yolanda Hadid, a former model and reality star. She's now raising 3 supermodel kids, Gigi, Bella, and Anwar. While their lives may seem glamorous, she says she's taking an old-fashioned approach to parenting.
Yolanda, thank you for inviting me to your home.
You're welcome.
So let's talk about, how do you keep this family together?
Well, it's, you know, it's a conscious effort to keep everybody close. I guess it comes natural to me. You know, I always wanted to be a mother, and I think being a mother is the greatest accomplishment I've ever had in my life. And I take great pride in it, and it's just part of my everyday life, 24/7.
You're a successful model. What was your reaction when your kids said they wanted to follow in your footsteps?
You know, I knew it very early on. I mean, Gigi always wanted to be a model. And I kind of, you know, groomed them gently from the day they were born. I always dressed them up. I had them on horses early. I always took pictures of everything we did. So photography and dressing up was really part of our everyday life.
From an outsider, it seems like you raised really nice kids.
Yeah.
How did you do that, living in, you know, the West Coast at one point and having your kids, you know, travel all over the world?
You know, I mean, I'm very Dutch. You know, I was a single mother. I mean, Anna was 18 months when I started that journey on my own with 3 children. And I kind of removed them from, you know, Los Angeles. I moved to Santa Barbara. We had a small little farmhouse where they, you know, had horses and rode horses every day. So people think, oh, you come from the West Coast, we come from Hollywood. We really don't. You know, they were raised on a horse farm, and you know, they lived in Malibu maybe the last 3 years before they went off to college. So their foundation and who they are as human beings was really created on a farm.
How did you discipline?
Discipline for me, I think I created a lot of respect from them towards me. So they know when I look at them a certain way, they know to, you know, sit up straight. Like they know when I mean business. But the other part of it, I was very into allowing them to be who they are and not try to create what I am or wanted to see in them. You know, so I really honored, I have 3 different human beings. They're completely opposite, they're very different. And I always try to honor those gifts. Gigi always wanted to be a model. I told her, you can have jobs, you can work at, you know, Bella worked at a smoothie place, Gigi sold photographs at the horse shows. I mean, they all had their jobs to make their own money. But modeling you cannot do until the day you turn 18. And that's where your journey starts and where my journey in that stops.
you still do like family dinners and everybody get together and cook and stuff like that?
Yes, I mean, that's what keeps the family together. Like I said to you, this piece of art wall is something that I created with the children on Sundays. You know, we sit around, we drink wine, we paint little paintings, and we talk. Because, you know, that is the danger, I think, in today's world with social media, is that we're losing the art of communication. We're losing the art of, you know, family and just, you know, sitting on the couch and knitting, or talking by a fire, having a glass of wine, and truly communicating.
So I love this part of the house.
Yeah. You know, this is... All my children have their own house on the farm, and this is kind of the main house where everybody, it's the clubhouse where everybody comes and have breakfast and dinner, and you know, and it's something that, you know, they don't have one magazine of themselves in their houses.
They don't?
They don't.
But Mama does because she's proud.
But I'm like, yeah, but I also feel like this farm is going to go to the children of my children. Like, what a great thing to have, you know. I'm thinking way ahead of the game.
Right.
You know, and these are just memories that it's something that they will be reminded of forever. I mean, it's iconic to have done so many incredible covers, and if I don't hang them, who's going to look at them? They don't want them in their houses, so I'm going to stick them on the wall. Thank you so much for inviting me here. For coming. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to you. Nice to see you again.
Next, Mommy and Me.
That is so important, to love what you do. And we both love what we do.
Don't talk for me.
Okay, well, yeah, but
I'm just teasing. A message from the woman who gave me my start. Now it's time to meet my mother. Enough said.
Mother's Day is very important. I think to every mother, it means being together with your children, loving each other and laughing together, and of course, eating together. That's a big part of our life.
Mother's Day to me means, well, some arguing at the table, lots of food, which we always love, and of course, talking about some of the memories that we have growing up in Brooklyn. When you used to do Mother's Day in Brooklyn, it was everybody in the neighborhood came over at some point. Our table extended past family. It was friends who had nowhere to go. We just embraced everybody in the neighborhood who, you know, was looking for a place to be on that day.
And you know, we love doing it. That is so important, to love what you do. And we both love what we do.
Don't talk for me.
Okay, well, yeah, but
I'm just teasing.
No, I just feel my daughter and I are very much alike. And there's never a time where we disagree, because within 5 minutes' time, we agree.
That's true. My earliest recollection of my mother is always being very glamorous. One of her pearls of wisdom was never leave the house without lipstick. So even if she was going food shopping, she always had her lipstick on. She looked great.
Rosanna and I are very close. We think the same way. We both want to do the best we can with anything we choose to do. And that's happened to both of us right now.
I've learned from my mother that blood is thicker than water. When I was growing up, it's not that I didn't like my brothers and sister. It was like I really didn't want to be with them that much. But now I understand what she meant, and it is true that you have to take care of your family. You have to nurture your family, and you just can't take them for granted.
I don't know if I had to work too hard to get her to be who she is today. It just came naturally.
In the words of Rudyard Kipling, God could not be everywhere, therefore He made mothers. Until the next time, happy Mother's Day from Rosanna Scotto and Marion Scotto.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. I like that dress. You should send that to me when you're done.
I like this sweater. I'll take this too.
That is a cute dress. Okay, sorry. Let's do this again.
You want to hold my hand?
I got it.
Across the crowd.
Got it.
See, she's singing.
Stand by, everyone.
Okay, go ahead. Say it again, and I promise.
You know the question already. Why do you have to say it again?
I guess we gotta ask
you better do.